Crazy Bear.
They trail by 9 points.
I'll show you how to get to work.
George. Then there's Irving. And it's LeBron James. And it's Wall in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. And there's the call on James. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
You're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Now Bird after the missed 3 by Carmelo. It's stolen by Davis. Excellent D there from George.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Got it from 16 feet. George has got the lead up to 11 now for the East All-Stars.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand. The biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star
we have.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Andre Drummond's checked in for George. Millsap comes in for Anthony. And it's DeRozan in for LeBron. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Durant. Harden comes in for Paul. And Lillard subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Harden dishes to Bird.
Oh, that's crappy, bro. Man, I think it was. What's the matter, bro? What happened?
1:19 left in the first half. To the left side wing. 3-pointer, Lillard. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Lillard. Outside Millsap. Back to Thomas. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And Drummond throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment.
This is
with
crazy
the two-hand
being in
flush.
an All-Star game, bro.
Now's the time to
In
do
my
it.
career, I've never been
rim.
this far before, besides one
He's
time.
got 9. He dishes it to Davis.
That's his first personal foul.
West All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
That's crappy, man. I hope it gets better, man.
First one falls for him. Simmons checked in for the East. Kyle Lowry comes in.
Hope everything goes alright for you, bro. God bless you, man. Down by 11. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Let's come back.
Fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
On the court for the West All-Stars.
Down by 4. Here we go.
DeMarcus Cousins out there with Durant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. And here's George. Following Prez's 3. George passes to Irving. Hits it from 3-point range. Wall's got 5 points now in the quarter. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star coaching.
That's
You're
what's
so
up.
right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players
Good
put in
looking,
to get
bro.
here, I mean,
Be
each one
safe.
deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Now, here is Irving. Following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, he gets you a standing O.
And here's Bird. Following the 3-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Buries the long-range jumper. And that's now 10 points for Russell Westbrook.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
From outside the arc, that one no good. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the
I'm
game.
a pro 3, bro.
In no time at all. Irving's got 9 points
And I'm
now
still in my
just the
rookie
second half.
year. I just made him about a month ago. This dude. I've been playing this career, sticking with it. They said I had to get all the badges, so I had to take the difficulty down. But I play it on the All-Star, 9-minute quarters All-Star. And when I get all my badges, I'm going to play it on Hall of Fame after I get all my badges.
Strong rebounding has certainly been at the
Probably about my second year in my season I'm going to.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
No good from Cousins.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed.
I've only unlocked the ankle breaker badge.
And the ball goes out
I gotta still unlock the other one.
Risky pass in a situation
And I'm
like
halfway through my season.
That wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
New players in now for the East. The West also making some changes. Davis is checked in for Cousins. Harden comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Bird following the miss by DeRozan. Here's Harden. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Start it.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Towns is checked in, and here's Lowry following Prez's 3. The 19-foot shot. Drummond controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
And you can see it in Prez's eyes. There is no way he's missing that 3.
And when he wants to hit from deep, it's almost as if he wills it in, if you like.
Bird against DeRozan takes the 13-footer. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Harden. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Jackson kicks to Drummond. Drilled from 11 feet out. Drummond's got 6 points.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Reggie Jackson. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the East All-Stars.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball. And we've seen that tonight as well.
Lowry's gone 1 of 4 so far. It's tipped. Harden dishes to Davis.